I'm SiAhn in first grade. Today, I'd like to introduce you Lionel Salem's book, The Most Beautiful Mathematical Formula in the World. My dream job is to become a math teacher. However, it was still difficult to memorize a lot of formulas and simple calculation questions that didn't require thinking or boring. I bought this book out of curiosity and read it because it was unfamiliar to describe the math formula as beautiful. The book really showed how to prove many mathematical formulas and how to apply them in real life. It's not as connected as a novel, and it's not as sentimental as a poem, but I read it very quickly, perhaps because of the interesting short stories about formulas and the complicated and difficult formula that the book gives me. I read the part called Gold-Boss Gas, the most interesting part of this book. Gold-Boss Gas is the part of a letter sent to Leonhard Euler by the Prussian mathematician Gold-Boss that all even numbers greater than 2 can be expressed as the sum of the two prime numbers. At the conclusion of Gold-Boss Gas in the book, someday there may be numbers that cannot be expressed as the sum of the two prime numbers in a later date. I think this sentence applies not only to Gold-Boss gas, but also to other mathematical guesses. You can't rely on certain mathematical formulas until someone proves that what you guess is right or wrong at a later date. I can see a lot of friends around me who have given up math. Mathematics is difficult, complicated, and I think it's a subject that makes you feel more lacking than any other subject. But as I said earlier, the most difficult thing in mathematics is memorization. But of course, there are some untitled questions that require problem-solving skills and creativity, but most math questions are based on formula. Sometimes you have to learn a lot of formulas to solve a problem. Moreover, most of mathematical formulas confuse us whether we are studying math or English. Look at the formula on the screen. You can see several other alphabets besides the equal sign, -1, and pi. As for mathematical formulas, children who haven't learned why the alphabet E exists and why the alphabet I is smaller than the alphabet E. This is why many students give up math more quickly than other subjects and think that math is not an interesting subject. We don't know before we learn that E is actually means 2.718, I means root -1. I'd like you to know that math is an interesting subject as much as others. I hope that you will read a book and get closer to math. Thank you.